I don't think people would realize that here you are, she's a major star, such a talent, and suffered from self-esteem issues.
Oh, sure.
Your whole life, and didn't even recognize it as that.
Didn't even know.
What was going on?
I don't know. You just don't realize certain things, that you don't have a certain type. I never really understood what loving yourself was. You know what I mean? When people are like, you gotta love yourself, and you're like, I think I do. I do. Yeah, I do. But that's one of the things I learned through having gotten divorced and having kind of hit that rock bottom and having to take a good look at myself. It's like, what are you doing wrong? This is not just about other people. This is about you. And you have to take responsibility for your life. So
you were saying you were looking for acceptance from the outside
Yeah.
all the time, from the time you were little, instead of finding it from within.
Yeah, I was little and I would run track and it was like, oh, I'd get a medal and then everybody be like, oh, Jen's great. You know what I mean? And it was like, you're looking for that all the time instead of just knowing like, I am great. I am great. I'm a great person. I'm a good person. I try to do the right things. I try to, you know, and I never gave myself that credit. I never gave myself credit for being good at anything, I realized. Like, I always believed that you're always more apt to believe the negative things that people say about you than the positive things, because you're not telling yourself the positive things enough. We're always telling ourselves the negative things. And I feel like that's something that I've needed to learn how to do. So when I say things like that, I love myself or I love this, it's not a thing that comes from being arrogant or conceited. It comes from having to build yourself up from within, because those voices that we hear are always the ones that are more negative. And that's destructive, I think, and it makes us make bad choices in life.
Are those voices getting weaker?
I battle those voices all the time, and I always, you know, again, it's always about kind of reminding myself, like, you are worthy to have a good life and to have a good relationship and to have, you know, be successful. You deserve all those things. Everybody does.